Whoa, whoa, hey guys, let me rotate the camera to get it onto me. Happy, what day are we on? Today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Happy Saturday, guys. It's Ryan for this Elite Pigeon Auctions. Yes, you are with me now. Today I had to drive so far. I had to drive 50 minutes from where I was to get to here, to Arendonk in Belgium. This is a very magical place. A lot of good pigeons come from this area. For many years, lots of big money pigeons. But hey, we don't care about pigeons. We care about olives. This is the best olives I've ever had in my life. And I got a jar of them. The secret to winning pigeon races, guys, is these olives. I guarantee you these olives aren't 10. They're a 10 out of 10. They're so good that I got a jar. But first thing I had was the olives. Then we looked at the pigeons and I put the two together. Great things happen, guys. I'm the most luckiest pigeon man in the world because I just travel in the greatest pigeon country in the world. Well, some would argue Holland is better than Belgium. Belgium is better than Holland. You can come up with any bullshit that you want. I know where I think the best is, but I'm not going to tell you unless you give me a jar of olives or some kiwi jam. Now, hey, this is going to be a good show. So if you guys want to go back into the past, way back into the past, and those pigeons, for you North Americans that are known as Jansens, you've been pronouncing the name wrong for years and years and years. It's not Jansen, it's Jansen. Okay? Now it's the first tip of the day. Anyways, I could sit here and ramble on all day long. I could. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you what you came to the shop for. You came for the greatest beer, the greatest olives, but you came for the greatest pigeons. The pigeons that are all over the world. And you are going to meet a young woman who has maybe still to this day the best collection of the old original Jansen pigeons. Now, if you can't say Jansen, you can call them Jansen. We're not going to hold it against you. But coming to Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, this coming year in the 2024 season, we're going to have just a small selection of 6 from the old line Jansens. Now, who am I talking about? You probably don't know, but I'm going to bring this young woman on to the platform. Let me put my logo up here, and let me make sure I have everything right. Make sure I touch this. There she is. Here, wait. I didn't put it onto you yet. Don't get ahead of yourself. I went to the bathroom and you were already talking. Monick, you are with us.
Hello.
Hello? That's how you start? The great collection of Jansen, you start with just a hello?
Hello, I am Monick Nys. I live in Arendonk. I have the old, real Jansen line.
Wait. You're too excited. She's too excited. Monick is too excited. Now, the most amazing thing is, you are a pigeon flyer.
Yes.
You grew up as a pigeon flyer. As a little girl, your father had pigeons. This is pretty neat. But you always lived in this house.
Yes.
In this area.
I always lived in Arendonk.
Always. And my question for you is, in this area, what is the most famous pigeon fancier in this area, worldwide, world known? Who would be the most famous?
All over the world?
Yes.
Jansen.
And you knew them from a little girl?
Yes.
Your father knew them?
Yes.
Okay, well, guys, if you have questions, please put them in and we will get to them. But remember, don't ask stupid questions because I'm not going to ask those. So how does it start for you? For you and your father, how does pigeons start?
When I was a little girl, I was 3 years old. 3. I was getting with my father to the pigeons and I was helping him. I was crazy about the pigeons and I was growing up with the pigeons.
So growing up, you're playing against the Jansens.
Yes, the old Jansen line.
So, okay. So this is another question here. There's old Jansen, and then there's a new Jansen. Can you explain to me what this is all about?
We have the old Jansen line. That means we have the pigeons not from the Jansen brothers, but from the father of the Jansen brothers. That means the old line, and we have always inbred that line.
So you've always inbred this line. Now guys, your Jansens, they go back how many generations, and in the pedigree, and I'm not going to show the pedigree, guys, because it's too small, but 6 generations, how far back, what's the earliest years in the pedigree of your Jansens?
The best pigeons that Jansen, the best couple that Jansen ever had was the Old Blue from 48 and the Schoonlicht from 51. That was a pair, and that was the best pair that Jansen ever had.
And this is where you got your pigeons from, the old line?
Yes, it was, it's only 6 generations till my line on my breeding loft. Jansen had, stop. Jansen has breed as, ja, Chris, jij staat er alles toen, hè? What was your question?
No, I say, so in your pedigrees, it goes back to 6 generations.
6
But it
generations.
takes us back to what, in the 6 generations, what's the year? How far back? What's
Yes.
the youngest?
The 51 and 40.
It's the old one from 51 and the old blue, the Schoonlicht from 51 and the old blue from 48. But these are pigeons from the father of the brothers of Jansen. And that was the best pair that Jansen ever had. And that's the base of all the good Jansen birds.
Okay, now I'm just going to show you guys a photo of a pigeon. He's the blue cock with the white flight. The elf penner.
Yeah.
This pigeon here, guys, I handled sons and daughters, and grandsons and granddaughters. Oh my God! Unbelievable, folks. Unbelievable. The feather quality. I might say the softest collection of pigeons in feather I ever handled in my life is this pigeon. Now, this pigeon is sort of the backbone, or one of the main backbones of your pigeons. Tell me about him.
The elf penner is, I have bought him from Mr. Timmers. And Mr. Timmers is a Holland fancier. He bought from the father of the Jansen brothers, he bought 15 pigeons when the father from the Jansen brothers was alive. So that is the base from all. And my elf penner is wearing a Holland ring. Because of Mr. Timmers from Holland has bought that elf penner. So, but that elf penner is the family, is the base of my my loft. But it's also a pigeon who in that line is more than 35 first national winners.
From this 11.
From this line, yes.
From this line. And guys, elf pinner means 11 flights.
11 wings, not 10, but 11.
11. And I see on your pigeons,
yes,
lots of them.
Yeah.
11 on both wings.
Last year I have bred in the first round 30 pigeons with 11 feathers.
Now, you've taken the time to concentrate this family. But before we get into this, how did you get involved with the Jansen family? How did it become? Because you love these pigeons. This is you're keeping this going. Talk to me. How did it happen? How did you start with Jansen and continue it? How did it happen?
My father died in 1995. So it was from one day till another that my father was dying. But before I was helping him with pigeons every day. So and he was a big fan of the old Jansen line, not the new Jansen line, but the old Jansen line, because the old Jansen line are pigeons for long distance, not short distance, long distance. The Jansen brothers did one. In, I don't know the year anymore, but they won the 7 first prizes from Bordeaux. It's 900 kilometers.
900 kilometers.
900, yes.
Jansen pigeons winning. And
yes,
this was from the father of the Jansens.
From the old Jansen line. And my father was also a favorite for the long distance races, 5, 6, 7, 800 kilometers. So with the old line we could do that because it was a very strong line. So it is important for me. It's important to have a very strong line, I think.
Very strong line. Now, then but you meet all of the brothers. You knew all the Jansen brothers.
Yeah, I have knew Louis very well because Louis was calling me every day on Saturday morning to ask me how is the weather, how many pigeons you have basketing, what are they gonna do, what thing you wanna expect them. But I knew also Jeff, and I knew Adriaan, I knew Irma, I knew a lot of them, so I know them all actually.
So for people watching, and this is about you and your pigeons, and I get that, but you have another responsibility to. You still have, you knew them, you knew of them, you knew a little bit of the story, a little bit of how the people were. What type of people were they? For people wondering, like, I wonder how were the Jansens?
Yes.
What type of pigeon men were they?
They were a very special family. They hadn't, the most of them hadn't no wife or they didn't have a marriage. So, but they make cigars to smoke.
They make cigars?
Yes, cigars.
Now, you have any cigars from the Jansens? No, you didn't?
No, but my uncle made the same cigars, but it was in the same factory. Yes, I have cigars in my house from the same as that Jansen have made. I have also a big one, but that was typical in Arendonk. We have been 3 big factories for making cigars. It was typical for the area here.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so the Jansen brothers, how did they all get into flying pigeons? They
start pigeons long times ago, before the World War. So they were also friends from my grandfather, and my grandfather was dying in 1943. So before my family, the Jansen family, before my grandfather was dying in 1943.
Wow, it's really quite incredible because you really have a family story beyond pigeons. You just knew them.
Yeah.
Okay, so the question we have is, and people will ask me, well, what happened in the wars? What happened with those pigeons in the war?
Yes.
The Jansen pigeons.
In the World War II, the Hitler was coming to Belgium, and all the people needs to kill the pigeons.
But how did they tell all the people? How did they tell the people?
By Arendonk, by the city hall of Arendonk.
By the city hall, they put a sign up,
they put
a note.
Up the pamphlet, and on the pamphlet was writing, all the people needs to kill the pigeons because they can bring messages from the one camp to the other.
Okay, so messenger pigeons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
They put a note on the feet, and the pigeons going from the one camp to the other. So.
Wow. Hey guys, now we're gonna get back to these cigars. I never see a cigar like this. This is the cigars they smoked? No.
Yes, they can do that.
No way.
Yes. Handmade cigars. So that's what Jansen brothers made in the company. Also small, but also like this. Yes.
Unbelievable. Guys, this is why we came here today. And listen, I've met Monick for multiple years at the pigeon shows. She does the shipping for a lot of one-loft races.
Yes.
Because now you concentrate on flying one-loft races.
Yes.
For people wondering, Monick is not just a historian of pigeon flying. You're a good pigeon flyer. You can fly pigeons? Very good? Yeah. Super good?
Yes, of course.
Hens. With only 12 hens, good results?
Yes.
What was the base of the pigeons?
But with my 12 hens, I had every week 11 prizes. It's more than 90%.
More than 90%?
Yes.
Guys, we're
I
gonna,
start all every week with the first or the second or the third or the fifth, fourth or the fifth, but always every weekend on the top.
and playing week to week, playing with the hens. She told me that the
Same
system
hens.
that she flew the hens. We'll get to the system on our loft tour when that happens. You'll have to wait for that. But if you guys can hear, there's a hen, and we're gonna get back to the story about the war. We're gonna go back to that. You hear the music from this hen. This is one of the most intelligent hens I've ever seen. Now, I'm gonna post her video up. I'm gonna show you her face, her eye. She's got a beautiful eye on it. It's rich eye. It's like a Tiffany diamond eye. But I'm gonna show you this hen with Monick. You will see here now. You're gonna see, you can open it up. But you watch this hen in the video, and she is all of a sudden, she turns on like a Ferrari. And she's in the video here now. I have her on the other show. Hold on. I have her, the video I made, I have her here. You take a look at this hen. She has such character. Her feather is a 12 out of 10. Her eye sign's a 12 out of a 10. The body is superb. But here's the best part. This hen, she feels like a yearling or a 2-year-old, but she's far older. And she has such character. And she loves to be played with, but you can tell she has natural super smarts. Even on the V perches, you can see it, folks. It's a hen that, in my opinion, is super class. And she's got the nice third bar. An absolute gorgeous hen with super character. I'm gonna now pull up. Oh, look at her, she's talking to you now. Monick, let's see her. Hold her up, let's see how she looks. Tell me about her.
This is a daughter from my elf penner. My elf penner is a real pure old Jansen pigeon. So it's the base breeder of all these pigeons. So you can see, elf penner means she has 11 feathers.
11 feathers, yes, it's okay.
It's on both sides, not on one side, it's on both sides.
Mm.
So this was a typical pigeon, typical for the old Jansen pigeon. 11 feathers. The father of Jansen had a lot of pigeons with 11 feathers, not 10, but 11. So these pigeons, this line, Mr. Timmers, I have my line from Mr. Timmers from Holland. That's why my elf penner wears a Holland ring. But he has breed more than 35 first national winners from that line. The old Jansen line were pigeons for the long distance, not for the short distance. So, and these pigeons can fly the whole day without getting tired.
Okay, now we've got some Ricardo Bovan from Team Van de Pasch in the Netherlands. He says hello. Nice tour. Don Meredith says, this is a question an American asks, are these middle distance pigeons, are these sprint pigeons middle distance or long distance?
Long distance. The Jansen brothers has won the 7 first prizes from Bordeaux. And Bordeaux is 900 kilometers from Arendonk.
Okay, so these are the pigeons, folks, that will... This hen here, she's a doll. She's super strong here in the back. She's got a back like oak. I'm gonna sit down so you can see her a little better. She's so curious. And again, she talks, she speaks Flemish fluently, eh? She says, hey, can I have duvel? And then again, you guys count the pins. How many flights on this hen? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. And then 11 again. But again, in 2013.
She looks like a 2-year-old hen.
She's built the way God intended a pigeon to be. I'm going to tell you guys, I never handled hens, a family of hens like I handled here. They're all built like steel. The backs, but the front ends, the buoyancy, the muscles, the third bars. and the 11 flights, all on these pigeons. Now I give her, and watch when she switch hands, she'll do it again. There, we switch it back to you.
Yes.
What a super hen. And again, a good breeder?
What?
Good breeding pigeon?
Yes. Leo Hermans, he asked me, can I use that hen? I said yes, and he used her because he was loving her. So he said, I don't have a hen such as this on my loft. So.
And guys, I tell you, we got to go right into the loft here. We get to look at the pigeons. We get to handle the pigeons. Every section was open. We see the pigeons. The quality was, you said it before we looked. They will all pretty much look alike.
Yeah.
They will have the same eyes, the same bodies, the same shoulders, the feather quality. Oh.
When you see
unbelievable.
one, you have seen them all because they are all the same. It's a very inbred line I have.
Now, Rob Wong says, Monick has a very loving bond with her pigeons. How do you have such a good bond with the pigeons?
I every day talk to him.
I swear, she talks to them. We went in there, she instantly starts speaking pigeon.
Yes.
And you wouldn't think this because in North America, you don't see even people talk to the pigeons, but you like to say hello.
My father told me when I was a little girl, you need to talk to them. You need to talk to them every day, and I did. So
this is how you learn.
The pigeons came to me when I was playing here on my loft. The pigeons came home for me because I was always talking to them, and they watching me outside that I can catch them. They didn't go in. They watched till I catch them outside of the loft.
And guys, you see this hen here. You see the bond. It's incredible to see that bond, but it takes, I believe, also smart pigeons as well. The pigeon understands it. You can't spend all the time with all the pigeons. You don't have a lot, but they have the bond with you. Now, getting back into the war with the Jansens, Jansens. And I still have the photo of this hen up here. She's on your shoulder, so the people have something to look at other than your beautiful face. So we have to hold on. But the war starts, and they tell everyone to kill the pigeons.
Yeah.
Pigeons have to be gone in the whole area.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone needs to kill the pigeons because in the war they told the pigeons can take a message from the one camp to the other camp. So everyone needs to kill the pigeons, but the Jansen brothers didn't do that. They keep the pigeons in a house on the roof, in the rooftop, and with family, and so they keep I think 10 or 15 pigeons that they kept, and that was the start of the big base of the Jansen pigeons.
Pigeons.
Yes.
So this is the big base,
yeah.
And they hide them through the war. Now, it's funny, in your pedigrees, we can see on the pedigree, because you have 6 generations, we can see where they stop breeding. You see the bird, there's a break.
Yeah.
You see it in your pedigrees.
Yeah, they couldn't, 5 years, they need to stop 5 years with breeding. But my pigeons are based on the Old Blue from 48 and Schoonlicht from 51 from Jansen. That's the best couple Jansen ever had, and it's only 6 generations to my base breeder. That's the father of this pigeon I just show you. So it's only 6 generations, but I have breed with my elf penner for 20 years. He was born in 1996 and he has died in 2016. So he was 20 years old before he was dying. And when he was 19 years old, I had children from him. And he was only with his hand on a loft, not other pigeons, so to disturb him. So it was only him. It's very important that you know it's only 6 generations from the best pair from Jansen ever. That makes the line very strong. I have a pure bloodline. I don't it's very important to have a pure bloodline. You can cross them with every other lines. It always works.
Guys, you see it here. Elfpinner is 6 generations back from the best couple.
Yeah.
When you were flying pigeons here on a top level, the same pigeons.
Yes, the same pigeons. I was playing on the long distance every week with 12 hens, and every week 11 from the 12 hens won in the prizes. I start with the first or the second or the third prize, and every week I have more than 90%. So I ever won I had four old pigeons in the race, and I won the first, the second, and the third. It was in the whole province of Antwerp.
Now,
it was the second, the 7th, and the 10th. No one did it after me. The same.
There you guys have it. So you see, as we show you, we bring you to a loft that is keeping the Jansen blood as pure as you can keep it. And I'll tell you, I've handled father to daughter. I've handled the inbreeding. Wow, the quality. It's a very special quality. Rob Wong has a question for Monick. He says, when a cock in your loft is nasty to other pigeons, can you talk to the bird and ask him to be nice to everyone? Rob, I don't know where you got that question from. No. I don't think she speaks this way. I think she speaks to the pigeons normally. I don't think the pigeons speak to her and tell her why it was late or why it was fighting other pigeons. Rob, you're going to get already, it's a great question, but you're going to get the super dumb question of the day. I never thought I would give this award away, but Rob, you have won the super dumb question of the day award. Again, it's okay. We have to have a little bit of fun, but these pigeons, here's the next thing. Actually, it's not about these pigeons. It's about what made you want Jansen pigeons. Because you're in Belgium. What made you want the Jansen pigeons? Because you and your father, did you not have your own pigeons?
My grandfather was a friend of the father of the brothers of Jansen.
Okay.
And yes, my father was all his life impressed in the Jansen line, but we don't buy it at the Jansen brothers because we need the old line, and we have bought the old line from my best Holland friend. It was Mr. Timmers, but he's dead for I think 10 or 11 years, and but he bought them when the father of the Jansen brothers have breed these pigeons. Of the couples were paired by the father of the Jansen brothers. That was important for him because that were the long distance pigeons, not the short distance. When the Jansen brothers, when his father was dying, the Jansen brothers has bought pigeons in other lofts. And that was make that the Jansen pigeons getting short distance pigeons. But we have the old line, and these are the long distance pigeons.
So I come here today, and I'm expecting to handle, and guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna show you this. I expect to handle pigeons like this. Big, heavy Jansen pigeons. You know how many lofts have told me they have Jansen pigeons, and they're big. Your Jansen pigeons, they're not this size. They're compact, small, buoyant.
Yeah.
But very muscular up front, but to a certain type. How come there are people that have great big Jansen pigeons?
Oh, that's easy. The Jansen brothers, they bought pigeons in other lofts, so they getting short distance pigeons. But these pigeons are growing and getting bigger and bigger, and from the Jansen line, it's nothing left. It's only
new pigeons.
Bigger and bigger. But the real line were small. You can put them in your
pocket.
Yeah, in your pocket, and you didn't feel them. A pigeon for long distance they can fly 3 days. So a swallow, you know a swallow? A swallow.
Yes, guys.
Can fly 3 days. It's like a little strong pigeons for long distance. That's what you need. That are the real Jansen pigeons.
So you would say the real Jansen pigeons,
The old line.
the old line, come from the father.
Yeah.
And I asked you before, how come the father didn't take this to the sons? Didn't give them all the information?
The father was dying from one day till the other, and the father didn't tell them how they must breed. So he was not old. The father was not old when he was dying. So they didn't know the secret of the father. No.
Very secretive.
Yes.
It's
Yes, it was a very special family, the Jansen.
And you knew all of them. You were at their place many times.
Yes, Louis, he called me every Saturday morning at 7 o'clock. Louis called me, and every Saturday evening I need to go them to tell them how the race was. So and then I get a drink. I was the only one. I think I get a bottle of lemonade. Every week, so and then we talk about pigeons every day, every Saturday evening. So in the morning at 7 o'clock he called me, and in the evening I was at the Jansen house to talk with them about pigeons. So they asked me, how did you have done today, and how was the race, and something like that. Yes.
And like this.
Yes.
So you were very, and from here, because you lived in this home.
2 streets from the Jansen.
2 streets.
Yeah.
Guys, I can't get any closer to the Jansens, and it's interesting. I'm gonna post up here. You show the card, and I'll post the photo up. So this is the card here in your hand, and I will post the photo. Explain this to me.
This is the cards when Louis was dying. You get it in the church. So it gave me chicken wings. It gave me goosebumps that Louis was dying, because he was I think 99 years old, and he was a good friend, and I visited him a lot of time, and yes, I had very good conversations with them.
Yeah?
Yes.
You think you have conversations, maybe not about pigeons, about life?
About life, and Louis, he knows that I had the real line from them. And that's why he was so interesting about my pigeons. I never bought one pigeons to Louis' house. I bought it from Mr. Timmers, but Mr. Timmers bought it from the father of the Jansen brothers. So Louis, he knows it, that I have the old line, and that's what he was interesting for.
Really?
Yes.
So you, to be honest, you didn't ever get right from the brothers?
Not directly from the brothers, no.
It's from the father?
From the father.
And
always I keep the line clear only with inbred. So I breed my pigeons from brother and sister, father and daughter, and mother and son.
Guys, there's right ways to breed pigeons and there's wrong ways. This woman here, I don't know, but the quality of the pigeons is a 10. I tell you this. And the hens, the cocks are beautiful. I will give the cocks in this family, they're at about a 9 to a 9.5. But the hens are in almost out of 10. The hens are a 9.8 to a 10.2. They're over and above. They have super muscles, super eye sign, soft feathers. Rosedale from Canada asks, were any of your birds bought back into the loft of the brothers to strengthen their old lines? Did the Jansen brothers ever bring pigeons from you into their loft?
No.
Never.
No. I have bought them from Mr. Timmers, but Mr. Timmers is dead now.
Okay, how did you meet Mr. Timmers?
Oh, he was visiting my parents before I was born.
Okay. And describe this man, because people are going to ask, well, who is this guy?
This was Mr. Timmers. it was my second father. So I loved him. It was a very, very, very special man. I learned a lot of him. He was talking about pigeons. I learned everything from him. My father was dying from one day till another. I was 27 years old, and after my father was dying, Mr. Timmers was helping me. He was visiting my loft to pair the pigeons, and in 1 year I was a champion after my father's death. I was a champion. We had sold a lot of pigeons from my father. I kept only 25 pigeons, but after 1 year I was a champion again. So I start from the good base, and Mr. Timmers helped me to make the line pure and clear again, and we start again with to be a champion every year and every year.
Guys, what can I say? You're hearing it, and these pigeons are that nice. They have the bloodlines again. They go back 6-7 generations to the originals, to the super couple.
And especially with the headwind and high temperature.
Headwinds and high temperature.
Yeah.
Now, we say you have stopped flying pigeons in this area.
Yeah.
You have other things.
For traveling and vacation.
She's a travel woman. Sometimes you'll see her in Morocco, you'll see her in Spain, you'll see her in Miami, you'll see her on a cruise ship. She's a cruising woman. But you don't stop playing with the pigeons.
No, because I can't. I love my pigeons too much, so I can't stop with them. So a guy was telling me, and he told me, why don't you start the One-loft races? And then after one of my best friends in Spain, he has won 5 times a One-loft race with my pigeons. So my husband told me, yes, why don't we try the One-loft races? And after 2 years, I won the first ace pigeon in Derby Arona, Tenerife, over the water.
Do you have the photos of those pigeons again, as we see? And we're going to grab you some photos, guys, because I can tell you that we're great. I can tell you that these are Jansen pigeons, but we're going to show you some proof. The proof, I always say, is in the pudding. And this is what we want. We want to show you the pigeons. I will let you show the pigeon. There you go. This is from you.
This is my Falina. She has won the first ace pigeon in Derby Arona. She was flying to more than 250 kilometers over the sea, only sea. And yes, she did it. It's very strong pigeon. She is sold by FEPA to England, to United Kingdom.
Question, what's the bloodline of this pigeon?
The bloodline is 50% Jansen pigeon, because I have crossed this pigeon, the mother with a pigeon from Falco Ebben. Falco Ebben is the best from Holland. It's one of the best fanciers in Holland.
Okay, we have a question from Sim. He has a question about the Jansens. Which other lofts did the Jansen brothers buy or get pigeons from that you know of? Can you say? What other lofts would Jansen go to get pigeons? The brothers would.
The brothers bought pigeons together with Albert van der Vlaas. Albert van der Vlaas was a very good friend of the Jansen brothers. And the daughter from Albert van der Vlaas has told me, because she was with her father and the Jansen brothers, 2 other lofts, and I don't know the name of these lofts, but she has also told me the same story as Timmers told me. The daughter of Albert van der Vlaas was with the Jansen brothers in other lofts to buy pigeons, and actually they must, the other fanciers where they were buying, they must believe that the pigeons were for the loft of Albert van der Vlaas, but it wasn't.
It was for
were
Jansen.
going to Jansen, yes.
So when the Jansens would bring pigeons in, not the father, the brothers,
yes,
the sons.
Yes. After that, the pigeons were getting short distance pigeons, because they mixed other bloodlines, too much other bloodlines in the loft.
But they would bring pigeons in and not tell anyone. They
No,
would use
no.
someone else to
They
buy
keep-
the pigeons.
They keep it quiet. Yes.
Keep it quiet.
Yes.
So this was the trick.
Only a few people knows it. Is also the daughter of Albert van der Vlaas from Ravels. She told me when she was ze het gezien. She saw it, huh? She was there with the Jansen brothers and with her father. And she was a witness.
A witness.
Yes.
She was a witness.
witness.
And Albert would buy the pigeons for the Jansens, but not say nothing.
And Albert was doing it was for his loft, but it was not for his loft, it was for the Jansen brothers. And that's the reason the Jansen brothers have not long distance pigeons anymore, but short distance. But the old line are all long distance, till 900 kilometers. They cannot fly a whole day without getting tired.
Sim asks, we'll show this one here in a moment. Sim, and guys, I'm just gonna, you see that photo that Monick posted? This pigeon here, is this related to the 11 flight, this cock?
The elfpenner, yes.
Elfpenner. This is the same, it's all related. You're gonna see in most of the photos I'm gonna show you, it will be related to this cockbird. And I just posted his photo up. Sim asks, did Jansen ever go to Van Loon?
Van Loon, yeah. Louis Van Loon has also bought pigeons from my father's loft because he knows we had the old Jansen line. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and Van Loon has bought very good pigeons in here. Yes.
Okay, so I think that answers your question. Again, you're flying pigeons in one-off races. I'm going to show another photo here. You can show it because it's your pigeons.
Yes.
And you can just lift it up a little bit. Again, guys, you might hear me eating a little bit. I can't stop with the olives. You have a problem. Hold her up just a bit. Lift, 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 lift. Who is this hen?
This is a hen. This is a child, a grandchild from the elfpenner. She won in China the third prize in the Air Camp Cup, and she won 133,000 euro. This hen.
100, and again, the photo is maybe not the best photo. The eye is super nice and rich. You see the white flights again. It's a beautiful pigeon. And again, third, winning, how much did you say?
133,000 euro.
Wow, beautiful. And again, the year is from what year? 2000. Oh yeah, there's the
2016.
2016. Rob Wong asked this question: do any of the birds in her loft today still have large wattles like the old 11 pinner? Now we're gonna bring the cock in. We're gonna bring.
Yeah.
You want to grab him? The old guy.
Kun je bekken de bekken?
And Rob, we're gonna show you.
Van boven de middelste bek 854.
Een bovenste.
Ja, als hem daar nog zit, hè. Ja, bed.
Hier.
In de stal.
Guys, Rob, you asked a great question. We're gonna bring in a cock now. He is how old? He's 2000.
13, because the pigeons before I all sold them to China.
To China. We're gonna bring you in a cock, and would this be a direct son?
Direct son of the elfpenner.
This is a direct son of the cock, and you're gonna see something beautiful, but you have to hold on. Sim asks, did Jansen have Huben pigeons in them?
What?
Did Jansen have Huben pigeons in the blood?
Huben. The old line, not no. It was Stoosjes and Grondelaars. Stoosjes from Winterslag.
Okay.
And Jan Grondelaars.
That was in the old.
Yeah.
Was in the old Jansen
because
pigeon.
the father of the Jansen pigeon, the Jansen brothers, the father, he knowed very well Frans Stoosjes and Jan Grondelaars, and they changed pigeons.
They changed pigeons.
Yes. It's Jan Grondelaars.
Okay.
And Frans Stoosjes. Stoosjes.
There you guys see it. So this is what it was.
Yeah.
So no Hubens. Now maybe Hubens.
No.
What Hubens?
It's later. Huben came later, maybe, but
Maybe.
maybe I don't know. But I only focused myself on the old line.
Mike Green from Idaho, he asks, does she bring pigeons in to cross with her old Jansen line? Do you bring pigeons in to cross with your Jansen?
Yes.
Okay.
I have the pure line for sale. I breed pure Jansen from my elf penner line for sale, and I use also the pigeons from Falco Ebben. He is one of the best fanciers in Holland to fly the One-loft races.
There you have it. Now this is the direct son.
This is the direct son. It's hey, huh?
This is the direct son of the elf penner.
Yes.
He's got the nice big
Same.
waddle, nice sear. He have white flights as well, this guy?
No, blue.
This one doesn't, okay.
But,
Yeah, he has. And he has almost like a grizzling tinge to the wing.
Yeah.
Again, I would say small to medium in size, all up front, strong backs. Yeah, you see it's almost like a white, eh? Through the feathers.
Yes, beautiful, huh?
Yeah, how many flights does this guy have?
This 10.
10.
But the children sometimes have 11 because the line is pure.
Because the line is pure.
Yes.
And guys, I'm gonna say this was the first cock I handled. Rob Wong says, "What a super this pigeon is." He has an eye like going to the Tiffany's diamond shop, and they're very intelligent. I'm also here. I'm gonna switch and hold the pigeon here in a second, but I'm gonna show you the video of this cock. Now, guys, you want to see a smart pigeon, intelligent pigeon, and you want to see a pigeon fancier putting time in with the pigeon. Check this video out, guys. This is the cockbird here that you are looking at. I have the video playing that we took. Let me see him. You see this off the nest. And again, for 2013, look at the character in this pigeon. Look how she plays. Nice, eh? You can come around, you can see if you wish. We have some time. But it's the character in the pigeons. As they say, one picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, you have a video, guys. You make the decision. Smart Pigeons from 2013. This is called putting time in with the pigeons, but smart pigeons. And again, this is the old Jansen line. These pigeons, give them headwind, make it hot, give them 500, 600, 700 kilometers, they will win. And I ask you, Monick, will these pigeons win in one-loft racing?
Yes.
What more can we ask for?
My best friend in Spain has won in Denmark
The first knockout.
the knockout competition. He won the first prize.
In Denmark.
In Denmark, in the knockout competition, yes. In the knockout, yes, from Denmark.
Hey guys, you see it right here. I'm gonna now show you. You can sit back down and I'll show this. Let me get to here. Let me rotate the camera. Here he is. Here's the cock. It's like he was meant to be today on this show. Yeah. Take a look. Look at the character. And I'm going to show you the color in the wing. It's almost grizzled on the flights. And I bring this up for you to see. And this is a direct son. You see the wing? He's breeding now still.
Ja. Ja. Helemaal terug doen, hè.
Beautiful waddle, nice head. Very strong here in the back, but feathers, muscles, soft.
A silk.
And he puts the legs out. I like this, but boy, he's intelligent, eh?
Yes.
He wanted to come on the show today.
Yeah.
And I tell you guys,
He likes it.
he likes it. You see how strong the back is? She wants to see him, eh? She would like this very, very much. If we let her out, if we let the pair out in here, they have eggs in about 2 days.
Yes.
What a super pigeon. And we bring this to you guys. You're seeing, this is the original old Jansen line.
Yeah, absolutely.
And guys, I'll tell you, not big pigeons.
No.
Compact, balanced, strong, beautiful wings, feather, oily, silky soft. I give back to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He can bring us to his youngsters.
Take him back to the youngsters. And again, hey, if you want to bring one more son in, you can. One more?
Ik heb er juist een 57 of zo.
97 moeten meebrengen. Dat is een chique.
En waar zit die in?
Ja, links van onder.
Links van onder.
Ja.
Yes?
En dat hij nog niet zit?
Ja, dan zit een bodem. Ik denk dat hij binnen zit.
Rob Wong says the bond Monick has with her birds is so amazing. Yes, it is. Rosedale Law says it looks like a big step in the wing. The primaries, the secondary flights. Well, you're looking, not me. I'm not going to tell you everything. Can I see her birds? I can see her birds are very disciplined. You put a lot of time in with your pigeons.
Well, they are as usual. I always talk. My father teach me you need to talk to them, that they are calm. You need to teach them but they are calm. I can take all my pigeons with one hand. It's normally for them. So a lot of time. No, sometimes I do other things in my life. It's not only pigeons. So I have other hobbies. So.
Wow.
It's not the whole day. Before I was playing the One-loft races. When I was playing at home, then I spent the whole day with pigeons, but not now. No, it's only breeding. But they are all calm and they are. It's normally that I talk to them. So.
And the pigeons have a very good. I came in there today. I had my camera. I did a couple photos, but the pigeons I noticed. In my opinion, they were very calm, very relaxed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like someone new came in.
No, they are not angry about when you are coming in my loft. They are calm. When there are strange people in my loft, they keep calm.
And I like to see that. Also, again, there is a checker white flight cock. I wanted to talk about this pigeon, and I'm going to show you him, guys, here right now. You know. The one I'm talking about, the cockbird from the photo.
Taken. My husband is taken.
No, the other one, the old one, the setter.
The brother of this one.
The 94 cock, the blue checker white flight. You know, here.
The steer. Yeah.
The steer.
But it's he's dead. He's from 91.
91. Tell me about this pigeon.
This pigeon was the 5th national champion. He won every week the first prize. He won a lot of first prizes. So every week between 400 and 500 kilometers. It wasn't my father when my father was playing with pigeons, but my father was dead, and I sold the pigeons. And I told to Jan Hermans from the Duif, from Jan, I don't sell him. Because when you're gonna sell him to Taiwan or to China, I'm going with him because I cannot give him to someone else.
So you kept him?
I kept him, yes.
Super breeder?
Yes, top, super.
And again, what was the bloodline of this pigeon?
It's the same as the Elfpenner.
Again.
Yes, it's family from the Elfpenner.
And this is the whole of your family?
Yeah, I have only one family, a compact family, and because of the line is so pure, I can, when I breed them, when I pair them with other lines, so it always works.
Yeah. Now here's another one. This is another son.
Son of the Elfpenner, yes, the same. When you sow one, you have sow them all the same.
All the same again, a little bit of white flights. You see the nice sear. A little more white on this guy here. Mm-hmm. Again, not big.
Not big.
Super strong.
Super strong.
Gorgeous pigeons, guys. And again, the old Jansen line. And I will take a look. Look at his face. Isn't he beautiful? Oh,
Amazing, yeah.
amazing.
It's the same as his father. His father was the same. So.
And I ask you, what happened to his father? Because this is, for you, this is a very emotional.
I was crying a whole week. His father was alone with his hen on the loft for breeding, and his father was from 1996, and in 2016, in January, in the middle of January, the 16th, he was falling down and he had a heart attack. So he died. And a quarter before, he was hitting my hands. So
Picking your hands?
Yeah, picking my hands. And he was, after 15 minutes, he was dead. I was crying all the week.
Well, this pigeon here, again, he's super nice. Oh, and I'm going to show you this. So, this is the band.
It's the band of the elftenner.
This is the actual band. And I show you here, look, there's guys. There's the year 96. And the last 3 digits are 697. This is his ring.
Yeah.
And you see, guys, people will ask again though, but why is it NL band? Why?
Yeah, again, it's because of Mr. Timmers, my best friend, has bought these pigeons to the loft of Mr. Of the father of the Jansen brothers, and he was breeding the pigeons for me, Mr. Timmers. So from Holland, he lives in Breda. It's only 35 kilometers from here. So
not far.
no, if you have Holland or Belgian bands, it doesn't matter. It's for me, it's the same.
Again, super feathers, all up front muscles. Forearm is nice and tight, but you really see the character, eh? And the head on them, eh? You look right through you, and you see them in the loft. The sons of the grandsons in the white loft, they all have the same look.
Yeah.
And the hens, folks, I will say these cocks are beautiful, but the hens up a little bit higher. And I'm going to be honest with you, but there, I want to show. You hear her, eh? This is why I tell you I picked the hens. They sing beautiful. It's music. But boy, it's nice to be this lucky to handle. Oh, look at him. Boy, isn't he smart?
Unbelievable, huh?
He's unbelievable. He looked right through you, folks.
Yeah.
Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Will you get a child from this pigeon? Maybe so, but you have to wait to see. You have to just step back and just relax. We will show you what we're going to bring to the candy shop. But reminder, these Jansens, they will really start to show up from you 300 kilometers and up. And by the way, in all one-loft races, all the money is at the end. Isn't that when you want to win? But I will say, the feather quality, the balance, the buoyancy, the eye sign, the golden rings are in these pigeons here. And take a look. I bring him right up to the camera. Look at the nice waddle on him. Look at the sears on him. You might have to take him back before I want to buy him, eh? Super pigeons. Yeah, and it's a lot of work to keep a family going. Now, people will ask, how do you keep this family going? How do you keep
this family clear?
Because not only clear, but I've been in your loft and I handle the pigeons. And I say, I can't believe you're breeding pigeons, a family from 1958 till now.
Longer. So
how is it so strong in the hands?
yes, it's I have a pure, a clean bloodline, and I breed from father and daughter, and mother and son, and brother and sister sometimes, and that's what I need to go back in the past to get them now. So it's very important for keep the bloodline pure. Not other bloodlines are in this bloodline. So I can cross them with every other pigeons.
Every other pigeons they can be crossed with. And I think the secret in these pigeons is the best is to sell the pures, and then when people get them, they have the cross. And it's boom.
Yeah.
Now, there is a comment that Fitz says, and I'm going to I'm gonna post up a photo so Monick can read the comment. I'm gonna post up the cock that we looked at, and I'm gonna post the comment up, and I will let Monick read it because it's in a different language than I can read. So here it is. It's the one highlighted in white.
What?
The comment in white. You see it?
Ah, wow, the waddle is so big like the old It means the nose.
The nose. The waddle in the eye,
Yeah.
the ring.
The
Why
ring
are
on
they
the
so
eyes.
big?
Yes, it's typical the old Jansen line, the old pure line, not the mixed line, but the pure line has that.
Has the larger waddles.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully that
At Scherlijkers had the same line from the old Jansen line, and also Verstraeten van Oostakker has the same from the same line.
From the same line, okay. Tom, you know Tom, the clock guy?
Oh, yes.
He says, what lovely pigeons, what a lovely pigeon woman. He gives you a compliment. Are you single?
Tom.
Sorry about that.
Tom.
Sorry, Tom.
Hello, Tom. I know him very well.
You know him very well, yes. Don Meredith asks, Don Meredith first says, classy lady. Don says you're very classy. Okay, I
Thank
think
you.
so. And Don also says, what about Grondeliers? Grondelars? Tell me about them.
Yeah, Grondelaars. Jan Grondelaars and Frans Toosjes, they have been very good friends of Timmers, and they were also good friends of the old Jansen, father. So they changed. Yeah, it's a story from many years ago. I told you Jan Grondelaars, Mr. Timmers, who was both his Jansen pigeons at the father at the Jansen line. He is my second father. And Mr. Timmers, he was preparing the breed in the loft of Grondelaars.
So-
and also to the loft of Stoosjes.
So
Yes.
Mr. Timmers,
Yes.
he goes to both those lofts
Yes,
to pair the
to
pigeons.
pair the pigeons, and Mr. Timmers has breed the first, the second, and the third national ace pigeon that Grondelaars won in 1 year.
You see, guys, this is why you gotta come. You gotta go the distance. Now, did you know Grondelars yourself?
Yeah, it's a long time ago, but I don't know, Grondelaars, it was in the years of 1900.
Did you know him?
No, I didn't know it because I'm born in 67, so...
See, guys, I'm telling you, we're not trying to age you, but hey, because that was a question that somebody was gonna ask.
Yes, but Mr. Timmers told me, so, and also with Stoosjes, and he has the invalid of Stoosjes was very popular, a very world famous pigeon, and Mr. Timmers has the invalid on his loft, and the invalid was gonna be world famous because of Mr. Timmers. You know, if he has a special feeling about pigeons, Mr. Timmers.
A special feeling, what more can we say? I mean, hey, quality pigeons. Tom, you're gonna get a kick out of this. I don't know if Tom's ever seen this, but I'm gonna post that photo of upstairs. What a beautiful painting that you had done.
Yes.
This is a beautiful painting. Tell me about the painting. What made you do this? Did you paint this yourself?
This upstairs.
Yeah.
It was someone has made it for me. Someone has taken pictures of my pigeons and made a modern painting.
A modern painting. It's an absolute beautiful piece of art. I'm not a big art kind of guy, but when I see stuff like this, I feel like I got to share it with you guys. It's an absolute beautiful piece. It's very large, but again, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Something you can look at every day and you'll never get sick of it. Again, this old family, Jansens, we are going to bring them to Feathers Elite. We're only going to bring you just a handful because you only need a little bit of luck.
Yes.
You don't need a lot of luck. And we talk about one-loft racing. You play in it. What do you think about one-loft racing as a whole?
Yes, you need luck. That's the first factory. You need good pigeons. That's all. That's necessary, and it's the same for everyone. So the pigeons get the same food, the same drink. That's what I think about one-loft races.
So that's
Yes,
what it is. For you.
but you can have that the pigeons are losing their feathers all on the same time. So that's bad luck. So but you need luck. Luck. It's you need two most important things are good pigeons and good luck.
Good pigeons and good luck, and you definitely have the good pigeons.
Yeah.
Sim says, what pigeons does Monick cross with hers? So to send to one-loft races.
Especially for what I cross, my best friend from Holland is Falco Ebben. I prefer to cross my pigeons with the pigeons from Falco Ebben because he has a small loft and he knows his pigeons and all the pigeons on his loft are good. So the first pigeons he gave to me in 2017, I won the first ace pigeon in Tenerife with the father was from Falco Ebben and the mother was from my pure old Jansen line. So I paired them together and I won the first ace pigeon. For me, the first ace pigeon is the best pigeon of the race. That's my opinion. So yeah, I prefer my pigeons are crossing very good with every pigeon, but I have a small loft and Falco has a small loft. He knows his pigeons and that's why I prefer to cross with his pigeons.
Okay. And Mike, we're going to get to your question in a moment. But also, I look today in your loft.
Yes.
I see beautiful blue bars with white flights and beautiful blue hens and you hear it all, the magic. And then I see a black and white pigeon.
Yes.
That you cross with your pigeons. And
yeah.
This pigeon has bred well for you given youngsters from this pigeon. Tell me about the black pied.
The black with white is from Jos Tonné, and Jos likes it to pair with my pigeons. And the youngster was the ace pigeons, the first ace pigeon on the loft of Jos Tonné. So I breed it. The father is from my old Jansen line, the mother is from Jos Tonné. She is here in my loft. And he won the first ace pigeon in the long distance with that pigeon who was born in my loft.
Okay, so there you guys see that. Mike Green says, what does she look for in old Jansen to keep them in her breeding lounge? So when you're breeding from these pigeons, you can't keep them all, maybe, or you have to select something new from them. What are you looking for?
I only breed a few pairs because I can. I look especially to the wings. The wings are for me. Look, I'm gonna show.
You're gonna see it now here in the wings, guys.
Yeah. Look, this is for me important. You have the wings.
Okay.
And you told me your pigeons are very soft like silk, but I do like that.
You do where your thumb is.
Look. It's not like no, it's like silk. And when it's raining, the water is going, it's rolling out of the wing. So it's not, the pigeons are not getting wet. The pigeons are, the wings, when they need to fly, can fly with headwind. So it's important, my pigeons can fly good prices with the headwind. So the wings is important. So when the wings are going like that, not like that, huh?
You want the wings to overlap?
No, the wings must be, and you must hear. It's important that it's here. It's very soft.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's for me important. And a very short back wing.
Forearm.
Yeah, for the
Quick.
headwind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. I'm going to look at this pigeon and I'm going to handle it again. And I'm going to ask you, Rob Wong has this question. Rob Wong says, no reds in her old Jansen line, correct?
Yes, correct. But it's, I removed the red ones because, I have one on my loft. She won the second in the final race in Derby Costa del Sol in 2016. But The elf penner with the white with the blue is there is the Wondervoske is in that pedigree. Eh? So and sometimes I have wings with a little bit red shine in it, but my father has two blue pigeons, and he was breeding a red one from it because of the parents.
Okay.
Or before, or but this is it's possible. But I removed the real red ones from my line. Yes, I removed them because I can't keep them all. I like the blue with white feather. Nee, maar het is nu nog. I removed. I like the blue with white feathers and the blue ones.
Sandor, I don't know, maybe you know this gentleman. Sandor, I'm older than she, so she is a little sister. Does this make, do you know who this gentleman is? Sandor, maybe you know?
Sandor?
No? Okay. I checked the same thing on the wings, okay. CDC says, what about the eye, Ryan? What's she think about eyes on the pigeons? So, eye sign of pigeons, what do you think?
The eyes of the pigeons. I never check the eyes for when I breed pigeons because my pigeons all have the same white eyes, strong white eyes, like a diamond. You said you told me.
They're like Tiffany diamonds, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. They're beautiful.
It's very important. I don't think it's important to look at the eyes when you pair the pigeons. I always told to the people, you have people with brown eyes, you have people with blue eyes, so they could be as smart. The people with brown eyes can be as smart as the people with blue eyes. So it doesn't matter what eyes they have.
Okay, so
that's my opinion.
You never change the. You just leave it. You pair the eyes to the eyes to the eyes.
No. I only pair. I keep the bloodline pure, but I pair from fathers and daughter and mother and son and brother and sister for sure. But I never look from what color eyes with what color eyes I'm gonna pair. No. For me, it's important they have a strong arm, and they have. The wings must be good and soft.
Good and soft. Okay, Sim says, what does the red pigeons come in the Jansen line, or is it the old Voss?
It's the old line too, because in my pedigree is also the old red from 38. Dus you have the old red from 52. It was a full brother of the red of het Wondervoske from 45. And these are children from the old red from 38. They keep it in the war.
Mm-hmm. They keep it in the war.
Yeah. The red one. But it's all, Timmers has also paired it from brother and sister from the old red. And here the old red is from, this is brother and sister, you see. And then he going to 75. It's the 1, 2, 3. The fifth generation from the elf penner is the old red.
So in the elf penner,
52.
5 generations is red.
Yes, the red from 52, eh?
Yes.
And the red from 52 is a son from the red of 38. So it's only 6 generations from the red from 38. So, but that's it. People tell me something. Oh, look at the red shine in the wings. So you can see that. Yeah. There is I know what you mean. The children of the elf penner has and the grandchildren that I breed. It's most of the time they have a red shine in the blue wing.
A red shine in the blue wing. There's something to look for.
It's normally.
CDC says the back of the pigeons. Is it important? Strong backs.
It's normally they have a strong back. When the pigeon is good. When the most important is that they can fly with the headwind. And when the pigeon is strong enough to fly with the headwind,
The back is
the
the pigeon's put together, right?
it's automatically it's good as all. So
Hey, again, guys, I'm gonna show you a photo, okay? This is a regular photo, and you'll see the back of the photo. It's printed at a printing shop. Look. You've seen this photo many times.
2005. Yeah, 2005.
2005, but that's where the picture came from.
Yes, and Louis has died in 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
And he's buried, the family's not buried very far from here.
No, it's 2 streets from...
Two blocks.
2 streets from my house.
And guys, when we do the loft tour and we go through and look a little more in depth, we might even take you there, but you have to be lucky, you have to be patient. Good things come to those who wait. Is there still a little bit of magic left in this tank? Absolutely. Now, we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. I think we had some fun. Guys, I'm getting hungry, and the olives, we have more olives that we're going to eat. I will say it's been a super fun day. Guys, I have to, again, I'm going to just do this one more time. These olives were as nice as the pigeons. The jam here is absolutely phenomenal. Kiwi banana jam. And I don't know what else to say, but it was a super fun Saturday morning, Easter weekend. I thought I would bring you guys a little bit of nostalgia, and it looks like it worked. Sandor says, Monick, are you from Arendonk?
Yes.
You were born and raised here?
Yes.
Born and raised. Again, we will bring a small selection to Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions this coming season, so you will have to sit back and wait. Again, I say now is the time to send birds to one-loft races. People are getting ready for racing, so the auctions might go on hold a little bit, but you don't have to worry. We're building it. And again, you ship for multiple races.
In Spain.
You're a collector.
I'm collector for Spain, for Poland, for Portugal. Yes. Greece. Yes.
And you do the collections and you send the pigeons.
Yeah. The people come, bring the pigeons to me, and we organize the transport. So yes.
You're always busy with pigeons.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great season.
Gonna be a great season, guys. I'm gonna turn the camera back over to me. Again, as I say, happy Easter. You guys be safe. I'm done. I'm gonna have another drink. I'm gonna have a few more olives, and then I'm gonna drive back, and I'm gonna look back at today, and I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I can't tell you where I got the ring from, but it's from, what do we say, what year it was? 58.
Yes.
58. Good things happened in the year 1958. Do you remember when you were in 1958? I wasn't born then, but hey, the Jansen pigeons have been worldwide, and they've been winning. They're still winning today, and they can win in one-loft races. But that was the magic of the old Jansen line. Now you've learned something about the old Jansen and about the Jansen brothers. It's a little bit different. So on that note, I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta run. Remember, guys, before you go out tonight, wipe your mouth, get the drool off. We handled the old Jansens. Thanks for flying with me, guys. You have a great evening or morning or whatever. Time for Duvel. Bye for now.